What's up? How have you been? Good to see you again.
Yes, same here. I have been better.
Uh
And
huh.
what about you? How's this day treating you so far?
Well, I've
Has
been
been started, I
fantastic.
guess.
Sorry.
It has been started, I guess.
Yeah. I wake up pretty early at about 6 or 6:30 because I
Okay.
have this everyday ritual to play badminton. So that's what I do. So every day I get up and I play badminton for about 1 hour or so, and after that I get on with my classes. How
Uh-huh.
about you? How do you start your morning?
Yes, I've started my morning with exercise, and
Mhm.
after that, I've taken 3 sessions I have done till now. So I start my first session at 7:30. So yeah,
Sessions, as in you took sessions over here on EnglishYaari, or you took your own classes?
on my own session.
Oh, okay. Oh, you told me that you also provide sessions, right?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, all right. So your session lasts for 1 hour each?
Yeah, it depends. I have 30-minute sessions, 45-minute sessions, or 1 hour session.
Mm. Okay, all right. Very good.
Mhm. By the way, as English are you providing 25 minutes? It's great. That's nice as there are
Mhm.
experts. But what do you think? Is it like enough 25 minutes?
I think so. For
Mhm.
people who are really busy in their lives,
Yeah.
25 minutes are enough. But at the same time, because once again, the reason why I say it's not enough and why it's enough, it's because you have to put in some effort from your end as well, right? In
Right.
25 minutes, you just have this everyday interaction, you have this daily practice. But other than that, it is also important for you to work upon your own self. Like I said, reading, listening, watching, observing, right?
Mhm.
In 1 hour, I think it's okay for people who have a lot of time and who are really serious about learning this language.
Mhm.
So even when I have my own personal classes, it's only 30 minutes, 25 to
Okay.
30 minutes. Yeah. So I used to go for 1 hour before, about 2 or 3 years ago, but now I've just tried to, what do you call that, reduce to 30 minutes so that
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's better for me as well so that I can accommodate more students.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's also great.
Yeah.
That's nice. I'll try this as well.
All right.
Okay, fine.
So, yeah.
Hmm.
Do you have anything for me? Any question for me? Anything that you would like to work
I
upon?
checked notes actually.
Uh-huh.
So it has something to do with small talks, if I'm not
Oh,
wrong.
okay. Okay, all right. You know what? Normally I never go by the session document, but today
Okay.
let's see what do we have in our store, all right? It's small talk. I'm
Uh-huh.
sure you're pretty good at small talk because you have a very cheerful demeanor.
Actually, I never struggle with small talks.
Uh-huh.
This is the problem. I don't struggle with it. So fine. Yeah, we can take anything else for the session
No,
then.
no, it's okay. It's all right. The thing is, I just want to know more about you as a. Uh, when did you realize that you really need to focus on this language, that okay, this is your calling, you want to become an English tutor, you want to help other people? So when did you realize this? Because before this you were a teacher, if I remember correctly, right?
Yes.
You
Uh-huh.
used to teach at a school, perhaps.
School
Yeah.
institutions, yeah. In 2018 or 19, I quit my job actually.
Okay, okay.
And that was the time we all were locked in corona pandemic,
Mhm.
right? So we did not have anything to do. And that time we were exploring ourselves,
Mhm.
right? What
Mhm.
is going to add value. So that was the time. And time before that, it was like that. I was never ever into this language. I used to avoid this language a lot actually.
Really?
But yes, in 2019 I started hustling and juggling with it. And I'll tell you one thing which is quite shocking. Maybe, yeah, other people can relate with me.
Mhm.
I was the person who could only speak that, my name is Sarah.
Mhm.
I live here. That's it. Don't ask more than this because I don't know how to speak in English. That kind of person I was. Yes, like I was
Mhm.
terrible at English, honestly speaking.
Uh-huh.
But in these 5 years, as in 219, 219 or
Mhm.
220, you can say I had started or I have started my journey. Yes, and then these things were not actually entertaining me, reading books and watching content, listening English content. But gradually, I developed these habits in these
Mhm.
5 years, you can say. But I would not say it takes 5 years to become good at English. Yeah.
Mhm. Have
So
you ever had any embarrassing moments just because you couldn't express yourself in English?
a lot of embarrassing moments actually. But I did not care at all. I still remember when I was in college in
Mhm.
2015, 215. 8 to 14 or 15, I was just doing my BCA, Bachelor of Computer Applications, and
Uh-huh.
that time my teacher took me for these communication classes, and I hated that. She made me stand in front of my these friends, and I just gave my introduction very confidently, and after that, like, I don't know how to speak. And that was the time my teacher was literally, she was just putting this pressure, speak, speak, speak. I was becoming even conscious, and no, I did not talk at all, so I went back to my seat. Next day, what I did, I started skipping my communication classes. So
Okay.
and my pronunciation was very bad. Actually, I was terrible at pronouncing words. Instead of I reply you, I used to say I replay you.
Okay.
Terrible pronunciation, and I worked upon my pronunciation too.
Mm.
So a lot of embarrassing moments were there, yes.
Yeah, I think these kind of moments are very much required because it pushes us, right? Well, for me, particularly, it pushed me to be even better because I didn't really want to face such kind of moments ever in my life because I've had multiples of them as well. But yeah, you have to take it very positively.
Right.
Yeah.
But nothing inspired me, honestly speaking. Even those embarrassments never inspired me to learn English. But it just happened. In Corona pandemic, I was just listening to a priest, or you can say a monk,
Mhm.
Swami Mukunanda. And I was thinking,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
yeah, I was saying he's really speaking well. If I
Mhm.
can understand it, can't I speak? And that was the thought. I said, let's start. Yeah, and I had never ever given a thought on it that I'll open up opportunities. I will even leave my job for this. But yeah, later on, a lot of opportunities. I opened a lot of opportunities. I
Mm.
unlocked. Yes.
Okay,
Hmm.
okay, all right.
Yeah. So one more thing I want to talk about, MTI. First, as you have already observed my way of speaking. So first, do you think I have MTI, mother tongue influence?
I don't think so. What's your native language? Is it Hindi?
Hindi. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you don't have any strong uh, mother tongue influence. Not that I've taken any notice of, but I hope you remember the kind of sounds that I want you to focus on, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
have you been practicing?
Yes, I am quite conscious about that. Not giving excessive stress on
Hmm.
sounds while speaking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm. And I, recalled that time actually what happened. As I've told you, I'm quite inclined towards accents.
Uh-huh.
So I talked with a British lady a couple of years back, and the way
Hmm.
she was just stressing, on words like she was saying entire and these type of words she was using. So I just got that. I found it quite interesting. And I
Hmm.
started saying that. But if I don't have accents completely, then these type of sounds may sound awkward.
Mm, a
Right?
little bit, slightly. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So I have started working upon this. And what would you suggest for MTI, by the way, the people who have MTI? Because I have a lot of learners, and what happens when they go for interview, they're stuck with MTI. And I was
Mhm.
really shocked. MTI can snatch their job. I've never
Mhm.
even thought, of this in my wildest dreams, but it
Mhm.
is happening. So, what would you suggest for the people who are having MTI?
It depends. It depends on the kind of sounds that they struggle with.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever sound that they struggle with, they have to put in their efforts in just neutralizing that sound.
Mm.
Okay, so if I have to give you my own example, I may have talked about it as well. I used to struggle with the s and sh sound a lot. So
Okay.
that was my MTI because I'm a Nepali, right?
Mm-hmm.
And over here in my community, in my language, let's say, a lot of us have this s and sh, this problem.
Okay.
Not only me, but everybody. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So I realized this. In fact, I had somebody telling me, okay, Pritam, you speak well, but you have to really work upon this. So, and sure, your English sounds English. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And that time I was already a tutor. In fact, I had been working for almost a year. So, of course, if I want people looking up to me, then I can't be making such kind of mistakes. So I used to really get my head around these kind of tongue twisters particularly. So there's a tongue twister called she sells seashells, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
So when I used to do it earlier, it all of the words would sound the same. Yeah.
Okay.
So I used to do it deliberately by listening to myself, recording myself, and really understanding the mouth movements,
Mm-hmm.
how to structure your mouth. And there are plenty of videos on YouTube already. If you just type one sound and
Mm-hmm.
you just type IPA, you'll get those mouth structures, and you just have to shape your mouth and your tongue and how you roll accordingly, right? There are certain techniques that you follow, and you have to do it every single day.
Oh.
And of course, MTI doesn't go away soon. It takes time, it takes months, for some people, years.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I understand that you have learners with MTI, and I also do have learners who struggle with this problem. So my solution for them is plain and simple. It takes time. It's not going to go away soon, but you have to put your head into it deliberately every single day.
Yes. And
Um,
you said very right. It's about a particular sound. When we have MTI, it does not mean we are mispronouncing all the words. We're not mispronouncing all the sounds actually. There are a couple of sounds, and it may be this cultural touch, regional touch, sorry. As what I have noticed is the people who are from Punjab, instead of saying, you know, O, they mainly make it O as O and O as O. I
yeah.
follow the trend instead of I follow the trend.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another sound which I have noticed from the people who are from Bihar,
Uh-huh.
they misplace V with B. Instead of saying
Mm,
vocabulary, they say vocabulary.
yeah.
Yeah. And I have one more person, what I have noticed, instead of saying phone, that person replace F with pa. Uh,
Mm,
phone. It's phone. They say phone.
mm.
So you said very right. They have to pick a particular sound and start working upon that. And it comes out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You seem to know better about these things, because once again, it's all about there are multiple sounds, right? The vowel sounds, the consonant sounds, right? So what you just talked about are called the plosive sounds, the one with pa, right?
Mhm.
And the
Mhm.
fa, it's called the aerated sound, because you blow air, you blow out, right? And you create a certain sound.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's it. It's all about understanding the sound, and you as a trainer, you have to be very keen on listening. All right, you have to be very attentive. And what are some of the sounds that they really struggle with, and you
Mhm.
have to just make them aware, because half the time they are not aware of. Oh, okay, so they are not even aware of the sounds that they are going wrong. So
Mhm.
of course, and I'm sure that you have been doing this. How long have you been teaching?
It's been now close to 3 years.
Close to 2 years.
Three, yeah, 2 3 years. Mm-hmm.
Close to 3 years. 3 years.
Yeah, 2.3, 2.5 years, you can say.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, well, wonderful, very good. All right.
And you said very right, actually. Earlier, I was just taking 1 or 2 sessions, but
Mhm.
honestly speaking, now I'm taking 10 sessions. It's like literally now I have a lot on my plate. So if I'm taking 10 sessions, and I have noticed one thing, my observation power is increasing like anything. It
Mm.
means when I'm just listening these, A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2, because I have all level of learners, you can say.
Mm,
When I
uh-huh.
listen, I just notice, I observe, and
Mhm.
my observation power is literally becoming great here. So a couple of months back, I just encountered a person, and what I noticed is that person was speaking really well,
Mhm.
just
Mhm.
amazing.
Mhm.
And then I have just noticed one thing, that person was struggling with pronunciation. And I have
Mhm.
told him couple of sounds that you're struggling with this, this, and this. So he said, no one has told me this earlier. So then he said that for this, obviously, I have to have a tutor. Otherwise, I would never get to know that I'm having this MTI. So what do you
Yeah.
think? As there are a lot of people who are having this MTI, do they need tutor, or how else they can just get to know that we are having this MTI?
Well, I'll tell you something about my own experience, because I'm not an expert. Of course, it's also my journey as I'm learning this language,
Mhm.
and I have this privilege to help other people. And what I've understood is that you need somebody to guide you.
Yeah.
Okay, if I didn't have anybody telling me that, Pritam, you struggle with sir and sh sound, so I would probably go on speaking like that,
Mm.
because I was not aware. So I had somebody telling me, oh, okay, these are some areas where I need to focus on, right?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
that's once I become aware, I try to work upon it. So you need somebody, you need a mentor, you need a guide. I do have my mentor in my own communication program, and she
Oh,
tells me, she guides me things that I do, because currently I'm working on my public speaking skills.
okay.
And public speaking is something that I was always daunted by. I was always intimidated. Something that I was. It was. not right up my alley at all, right? So now I recently became a part of Toastmasters. Have you heard of Toastmasters International?
No, I'm not entirely sure about.
Okay, so Toastmaster International is an organization where you work upon your communication and leadership skills.
Okay.
All right, so I just want you to
Mhm.
take note of it. If you have any Toastmasters club nearby, so please visit. Okay, because it does wonders to your communication skills.
Yeah.
And it's been about, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I was saying this is actually, I have been seeking for it. It's been quite long. I want to share one of the funniest experience of mine. Actually,
Uh-huh, uh-huh,
I have been on screens. It's been long. I'm
uh-huh.
taking sessions and I'm quite comfortable with it. So what happened? I thought if I literally go somewhere when I am physically present, then I'll be able to speak or not, or else I'm gonna stuck here. So what I did, I said, okay, let's join a class. So I went for a class, and they were taking kind of my interview.
Okay.
And again, I don't want to sound so presumptuous here, but what they did is when I just gave my introduction, after that said, welcome, we would like to invite you as a faculty here. I said, but I don't want to be faculty here. I want to learn as a student because I wanted that environment. And you
Uh-huh.
said public speaking, you need people in your surroundings and you
Mhm.
can talk there. So I did not get that chance
Okay.
where I went. Okay, so now I'm seeking for these type of organization where I can actually go for kind of public speaking. I can be there physically present, not on screen. And then I guess that's a altogether different experience. So do you find any difference talking on screens and
Of course, of
talking?
course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
what
world
you
of
were talking
difference.
about?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you know what? I think you and I we have a similar journey because I have been working for over 5 years now. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
and until last year, I never had any kind of exposure, in-person exposure.
Okay.
Okay, I'm confident in English.
Mm-hmm.
There's English is not my problem. I can say that for sure. Of course, I'm learning, but once again, if it comes to interacting with anybody, I'm confident about that. But when it comes to speaking in front of people,
Mm-hmm.
there, I find it really nerve-wracking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so about 7 or 8 months ago, I joined this club, like I mentioned, Toastmasters, right? Over
Mm-hmm.
there, I just had to introduce myself, and I felt that my knees were shaking, my palms were sweaty, okay, my voice was quivering
Mm-hmm.
because I was so nervous
Okay.
just with this idea of speaking in front of people. I was so nervous. Okay, my voice was so low. I could not express myself at all.
Uh-huh.
So public speaking is something that I always dreaded, but
Mm-hmm.
this is something that I really want to establish myself,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's been about 8 months now. I think that this nervousness, this fear, they have they don't get the best out of me.
Oh.
So now I've become more confident, more comfortable speaking in front of people. And there's a world of difference. One has to experience this in-person experience. Otherwise, uh, you are just, you're just limiting yourself. You're just limiting your potential.
Toastmaster. Toastmaster.
Toastmasters, yeah. You can just look it up right after the session. You can just Google Toastmasters, and
Okay.
you can just find some clubs nearby if there are any clubs. Okay, now
Mm-hmm.
if there are some clubs nearby, then it's well and good. If not, then it's it's a shame. I'm really sorry about that because these clubs are should be around major cities. You
Right.
live in a city, right?
Yeah.
You live in a city,
But,
okay.
yeah.
So there should be one or two clubs. Let's see. Okay, you just find that out. And
Mm-hmm.
if not, then of course there's nothing you can do about it. But there should be in some kind of platforms like such. Okay,
Yes.
and I was lucky enough to have this club nearby. Not nearby. In fact, I every week I travel about 50 kilometers.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's quite far from my place as well, but I make it a point. On that particular day, I don't take any classes. I just
Uh-huh.
cancel all my plans, but I make sure that I am present there because that's the club where I grow, where I learn, where I
Oh,
become better.
great.
Yeah.
How's like your experience? You've already said it's great. I'm growing there. I want to know when you're actually getting in these classes, you're
Okay,
surrounded
I'll
with
tell you
people.
exactly what happens. Those are not classes, okay? So it's an organization where the members actually help one another. So there's this
Okay.
mentor mentee program as well. You have a mentor
Mm-hmm.
who guides you, who are experienced public speakers. All right,
Mm-hmm.
they guide you, and once you are quite well versed in this group as well, you will also become somebody's mentor. All right.
Mhm.
So Toastmasters meeting is actually divided in three segments. Okay, the first segment is your prepared speeches, where you have to prepare because once you enroll, you have a certain curriculum that you follow, which is called the pathway. All right, and you'll get certain pathways according to your requirements, like presentation mastery. There are some persuasive speaking, various kinds, various modules. All right, I'm particularly working on presentation mastery, and they have variety of projects. Okay,
Mhm.
where you not only work on your public speaking, but also, I mean, public speaking is where you work upon your vocal variety, your content, your delivery, your body language, your gestures, your story, how persuasive are you, your communication style. So there are various things that you can learn and you can work upon. All right. And that is the first segment. Let's say if you want to prepare for a speech, you sit down and you write your speech and you prepare, you rehearse, and you present it in the meeting in front of your members. All right. And that in itself is training you to build your credibility as a speaker, right? So that is the first segment. Second segment is the table topic. Have you heard of table topic?
No. Table
Table,
topic.
table
Impromptu.
impromptu, exactly.
Uh-huh.
Table topics can be really challenging.
Okay.
Okay, so it's impromptu speaking. You'll be called up. Let's say if you are the member, if you are a member, somebody will call you up. Okay, Sarah. Okay, here's your topic, and your topic can be anything.
Mhm.
Maybe love is in the air. All right.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you'll have to talk about the topic for about 1 minute or two.
Okay.
All right, in front of people, no preparation at all. So it just trains your ability to think, to be more spontaneous as a speaker.
Uh-huh.
Right? So that's one segment. Second segment, and last is the evaluation. Evaluation is where you will be evaluated based on your speech. You will be evaluated by one of your members.
Mhm.
Right? You'll be given feedback. You'll be given commendations and recommendations. What are some areas that you can challenge yourself? All right. The entire session lasts for about more than an hour, almost 2 hours, and you try to get better every single day based on the see this kind of experience is what you need and what I really needed. And now I've participated in some contests as well, speech contests, right? So it does wonders to your communication skills. I couldn't be more grateful.
Wow. That's really great.
Yes,
Yeah.
I wish I could show a few things over here. I do have. Oh, okay. Yes, you get these ribbons. Let's say there are many speakers, right? There are many speakers. So if you do well, and you'll be getting these ribbons at the end, right, as a recognition. Oh wow, you did a great job, right? So you
Oh,
get best speakers awards, something like that, right?
you've got a bunch of ribbons then.
I've got a bunch of them, yes,
Wow.
and of course it's there's this competitive spirit as well in the club. Let's say you and I, there are three or four speakers in one
Mhm.
meeting, all right?
Mhm.
So I aspire to do better today, better than, of
Okay.
course, how I
Mhm.
was. But there's kind of competitive spirit, all right? We're
Mhm.
not pulling down each other, but we are embracing each other. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So
Mhm.
yeah, it's a great platform. Everybody should be a part of Toastmasters who are really serious about their communication skills.
Wow. That's great. And public speaking is something is in my bucket list. It's not
It
just
should
about
be. It should be
speaking.
because you are, of course, you're now a communication skills trainer, right? So it should be.
Yeah.